Yasa here at freeballedanceclasses.com. So today I'm going to be answering somebody's question, actually asking about the best advice to give to someone who's a beginner performer. Okay, so she's a beginner ballet dancer. She just started taking some ballet dance classes and had a chance to perform at a community fair, and she was wondering what are the things to keep in mind because she's never performed in the past. My advice to you and to all beginners out there when it comes to performance is, first of all, have a fantastic time. There's a reason that you learned ballet dance. That first reason when you said, I'm going to take that ballet dance class. That first moment when you decided to do so, there was a reason behind that choice and then decision. So I think it's very important to remind yourself of that reason and that, that drive that got you started to ballet dance. If you don't remember it all the time, you're gonna not only not perform well, not look good, not enjoy yourself, but totally fail. And fail is a big word, I know, but you're gonna fail at what you're trying to convey to your audience, because obviously when you perform you're trying to convey something to your audience, and I think everybody's different. For me, is to inspire others to do something that's fun and that is going to help them get fit. That's my motivation personally, and I think the purpose behind performing changes from person to person. Everybody has their own drive as to why they perform. Some people just want to look good, some people want to dress up nice, some people want to, I don't know. I've had ballet dancers that come to my class and say, I just want to show my ex-boyfriend that I'm hot. I mean, everybody's different, and I think it's silly personally, but I think at the moment when those women are going through what they're going through, it's understandable, even though it's not right, but it's understandable, so you can't judge. But everybody's got their own reason as to why they're doing what they're doing, and I think it's very important to remind yourself why you're doing what you're doing. So make sure that whatever your reason is, it's present at the moment while you're performing, okay? And second of all, as I said, have a fantastic time. Enjoy yourself. Think like you're the most beautiful thing ever, and I think that's very important. After that, I think it's very important to keep in mind that you have an audience. Because a lot of people really forget that they have an audience. They're like, like when you give them the first advice, just have a great time. So they're performing and they're just like, oh, whatever, and then you're like, hey, wait a minute. There's people watching you. Can you pay attention to those people? So make sure you actually pay attention to your audience and actually give them something, give them at least a little bit of attention. I personally strongly feel when it comes to performing, there's not much you're going to give to your audience than attention. I can't give my audience anything because I don't know every single individual in my audience. I have some times when I perform in front of an audience where I hear somebody going like this. Like they have that look on their face like, what is this? I don't get it, So I try to tell those people, you're having a good time. So I kind of flirt a little bit more with those people. I kind of tell them, hey, you are watching a ballet dance show, for heaven's sake. Can you engage with me? So that's different for those people. But there's other people that like to have this big smile on their face and they're like, oh, I'm watching a ballet dance show, yay. But then at the same time, we'll tell them, there's a reason you're watching this is because you want to get inspired to do something on your own. Maybe to dance in general. Maybe to do ballroom, to do salsa, or to do Latin, or to do jazz, or to do hip hop, or to do whatever it is. But the point is, you want to dance. That's why you're watching me. Or maybe you want to ballet dance. That's why you're watching me. So you want to kind of convey that, hey, you can do this, just like me. So you want to convey a certain message to your audience, whatever it is. So make sure you remember your audience and never forget about them, okay? The other thing I would advise you to do is remember that you have a stage. Because a lot of times people think that their body is the stage. It's like, no, there's not just you and your 2 inches around you. There's a lot more to the space around you that you can really express. Everything you want to express. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's so different for everybody. But whatever you want to express is still going to be, you know, open. So make sure you kind of open up a little bit. Open your arms, you know, take big steps, whatever it is. But sometimes you can't, you know, sometimes you have this tiny little stage. So whatever it is, whatever your stage is, make sure you're aware of, or be aware of your stage. Be aware of the fact that you have a lot of space, and be aware of the fact that you also don't have a lot of space. So whatever you have, be aware of it, and take time to move around that space and feel that space, because you know what, your audience sees that space, and your audience is saying, oh, that person just like stuck in the middle for some odd reason. You know what I mean? They notice these things, so make sure you also notice them. Okay, so that's very important also to remember when you are a beginner performer. So as long as you are aware of these few things, I think you're going to have a great performance. Of course, there's a lot more advice to give to more advanced performers, but for our beginner, like this is your first time, you're just belly dancing, you're just learning the art of belly dance, and you have your first chance to do that little performance, be aware of all these things. Have a fantastic time. Remember why you're belly dancing, remember your audience, and remember your space. And if you're aware of all these just 4 things in the beginning, you're going to have a fantastic time. Okay, so hopefully this helps you a little bit. I'll give you guys more advice when it comes to performance a little bit later if you're a little bit more advanced, but for now this is all you gotta remember. Okay, so for more advice, more coffee talk, more technique, choreography, combos videos, make sure you check out our website, it's freebellydanceclasses.com, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.